Welcome to Game 6 here in Round 1. An exhilarating night of the NBA playoffs coming right up here on 2K Sports. Kenny the Jet Smith is here, so is Shaq. I'm Ernie Johnson at Pepsi Center. For the Nuggets, a crucial road win for them in Game 5. Now on their home floor, and this home crowd ready to will them to another victory. So they'll be looking to close things out here at home. Won't be easy for them, obviously. Kenny, what mentality do they need to have to finish the series tonight?
Well, the first thing, Ernie, you got to play with confidence. You know, you have to play with a sense of urgency. Then you can feed off the crowd if you do that. But most importantly, to set the tone early. Do not allow them to get any kind of glimpse of hope.
What they can't do is rely on Game 7 as a backup plan. They need to play every loose ball, all the hustle plays, avoid mistakes, compete on each possession, and then maybe they can get it done.
Got to come right out and hit him right in the mouth.
Right in the mouth.
Kind of like our show. Don't you ever want to just hit Kenny right in the mouth?
Every day.
Oh, man.
You ever want to hit Shaq in the mouth?
No, man. That's what makes me feel so bad right now.
What?
He wants to hit me. I didn't want to hit him.
You don't want to hit me?
It's hurting me right now.
I'll take it back. Strike that from the tape upstairs in production.
Thank you.
Keep it. We'll see you later.
There it is, the majestic Capitol building in the mile-high city of Denver, Colorado. We've got a capacity crowd here at the Pepsi Center. We've already got quite a series on our hands, folks, and this is only the first round. Game 6 in the West. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And Doris Burks on the sideline as well. You look at Denver with their hometown fans cheering them on. They'll look to close out this series and complete the upset. Wow.
And the fans will play a role tonight, guys. You can tell that already. I mean, they're determined to help this team close it out. They're treating this game like it's a Game 7, like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah, and even though it's technically not a do-or-die situation, they got to treat it that way. I mean, because if you go on the road for Game 7, that is not the inviting scenario you want. So very tough to win a deciding game under those circumstances on the road.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. Taking a look at the Thunder, the rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Russell Westbrook out there with Freak, and it's Durant in at the 3.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time, and if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. In the corner, it's Westbrook. There's Freak. Misses the 3.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case, you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on it.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Here's LeBron. The Thunder making the shot. Over in the corner, Moutier. That 3 off the mark. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. To the paint, here's Adams. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. So Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws here for the night. That one is off. And he sinks the second. Here's Moutier. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. He kicks to Barton. There's the pick. Durant with the steal. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. And the rejection by James. Launches a three. Good. LeBron's got his first 3 points of the game.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
Here's Freak. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Moutier with the ball. To the paint. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
And the basket good.
It's got to be nice for them to know the game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
The Nuggets trail by 3. LeBron outside. Now the pass to Carlson. Down low. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
To the right side. And a wide open look for Freak. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And it's 7 points for Freak. And here is James. Passes it to Carlson. Here's Barton. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
I tell you what, you got to love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
James, no good.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher.
Look at that jam. Wow. I mean, just beautiful.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Moutier with the basket.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Westbrook passes to Freak. Again, the Thunder score. 1:41 left to play in the first quarter.
They can't guard us on the perimeter.
So it's both teams making sure.
Spacing.
Here's Westbrook. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. So for Oklahoma City right now, down low, it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Freak is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward.
Great job from behind the arc this quarter. I mean, shooting just under 60% for the game. I mean, that's smoking.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nuggets was superb. He had 37 points and was effective from long range as he got that scoring line by dropping in a good amount of threes. It was the kind of game that coaches love because he was a big factor in every play, it seemed.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you got to ride him for as long as he'll carry it.
Clock at 6 to end the run. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Westbrook kicks to Freak.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for Freak. He has 14 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Withy's checked in, and both free throws good from Freak.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Here's LeBron. The shot is off. Durant with some nice D. He dishes it to Westbrook, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. And Oklahoma City making a change here. The Nuggets also changing it up. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Jeff Withey. Alinari comes in for James. And Harris subbed in for Moutier. Now here is Harris. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Meredith, guarded by Augustine. 4 on the clock. There's the pick. Off the pick. Thunder with the rebound. They come into this one after losing on Sunday.
You know, I don't like to use the word shock, but that was a shocking result for me. Nobody saw that one coming. To lose to that team was surprising enough, but to get blown out like that?
I know. I mean, I'm with you there. It just seemed as though they were sleepwalking their way through that entire game. It was, in my estimation, just...
Great work out there, fellas. Exactly what we needed. But the job isn't over yet, and we can't let this one get away from us. We're in a great spot, and it's because of the defense we've played. Keep up that intensity, and they've got no way back into this game. I'll give you a compliment, though. The ball movement's been excellent. Love how many buckets we're getting off assists. Okay, one more thing. A smooth flow to the second half is just what we're looking for. Let's keep things moving, but not at some kind of breakneck pace. We all know what's at stake, but forget about the big picture for now. Focus on what we just talked about, the goals for the second half, and the things we have to do to stay alive in this series.
And thanks for tuning in as we get back to the action of our broadcast here of Game 6. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And, you know, when the game is as important as this one, you expect to get a big performance from him. In that first half, he delivered.
And, Greg, here in the second, the stakes are raised even higher. So he's going to have to continue to give them someone to lean on.
We've got Will Barton. He's out there with Moutier. And it's Carlson in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Mike Malone getting going here in the second half.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Pass to Jokic. In the corner, it's James. Durant with some nice D.
Oh, tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Textbook work. Close enough to bother the shot. Good challenge, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
The dish to LeBron. There's the screen. Cranes the three-pointer. LeBron's got 12 in the game.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And that one's good. Freak.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Nuggets call timeout.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
During that break, Coach Mike Malone had some words for his team. He said their plan was run their offense through LeBron. Coach reminded his guys that he is the centerpiece of their offense, and he's the one they want with the most freedom to operate. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
And thank you, Doris.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Here's Barton. He's covered by Westbrook, 13 feet away. That's good on the jump shot. 9 points for Emmanuel Mudiay.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
And while we've got a chance, let's now take a look at the regular season's slickest passing teams. Number 5, the Nuggets.
You know, sometimes it's tough to give up the ball to a teammate, but the good teams do it. They don't settle for just a good shot. They're looking for the best shot. And these guys have been unselfish all season long.
And James throws it down hard.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Ibaka outside. There's the 3. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 7th assist here tonight. The Nuggets trail by 19. LeBron outside. Pass to Jokic. Kicks to Barton. Goes up on the wing. And he can't bank that one in. Oklahoma City leading by 19. Durant dishes to Westbrook. Jacks up a 3. The shot is off. And it's Denver the other way.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Here's Durant, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Durant's got 12.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
There's a good screen. Mudiay kicks to Barton. This is to Mudiay. Shot from 12. And he gets it to go. 6 points for him. Here is Durant. 12 points for him. Now the feed to Freak. LeBron's shot is good. James has got 7 points for the quarter.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
A minute 42 left here in the third quarter. Here's Barton. And that one comes up a bit short. The Thunder leading by 17. In the corner, it's Freak. The 3. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 6 assists now in the game.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will to date.
Yeah, the defense struggling to take that away from him.
There's the screen. Here's Barton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And Ibaka slams it in.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in him, and he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Yeah, well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about my knees, my man, because he looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
Out to the right wing. Westbrook with it. Now defended by Mudiay. Denver's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Barton passes to James. And he banks in the layup. LeBron's got 9 points now in the quarter.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash-mouth basketball, taking it inside.
And stolen by James. He feeds it to Barton. Back to LeBron. With 2 seconds left, and the basket good. LeBron's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Oh, the turnaround jumper.
Your Nuggets dancers.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of round 1 in the NBA playoffs. So for Oklahoma City right now, Freak in a 2-guard. Dion Waiters is out there with Johnson. Then it's Enes Kanter, and it's McCallum in at the point. Now, here is Gallinari. On the wing, Harris sinks the triple. Harris has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Nuggets.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
The Nuggets trail by 15. And the pass to Carlson. Harris with it. Out defended by Freak. Out to Harris. Fires the three. Another three for Denver.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
The Thunder leading by 12. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Denver with the ball. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. Harris missing again. Oklahoma City shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. And Cantor wide open. He shoots. The open jump shot off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 12. Here's Meredith. Good.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
They can't relax yet. I mean, they've still got plenty of work to do here.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Moutier is checked in. Here's Oklahoma City. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. Oklahoma City moving it around. And McCallum kicks to Freak. The Thunder with another miss.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
From the arc. And he gets the bucket. Freak's got 10 points here in the second half.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Here's the screen. Moutier dishes to Harris. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
That's his first personal foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
DJ Augustine's checked in for McCallum. Here's Freak. And the Thunder, another 3.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Now, Moutier feeds to Baines. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
And that one's good. And that's 31 points for Freak.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Mike Malone as he addressed his team. He didn't exactly take it easy on them, saying, how much do you want it? Don't tell me. Show me out there. We have to play better. We have to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
All right, Doris, thank you very much. To the inside. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 9 assists now tonight. The Nuggets trail by 16. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Passes it to Barton. They set the pick. Goes up on the high post. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Freak kicks to Cantor. Pass to Freak. The dish now to Cantor. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Freak missing. For Denver, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Moutier with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. And he gets it to go. The Thunder leading by 12. Ibaka, the pass to Westbrook. He kicks to Freak. Inside. Got a piece of it. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Barton dishes to Gallinari. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
That free throw good from Gallinari. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. He's off on the second.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Here's Freak. And a miss there on the triple. The Nuggets trail by 11. Pass to Moutier. 14 feet away. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Ibaka's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And I can tell you, with this win coming in Game 6, things are looking very bright indeed for the Thunder.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one, Kevin, and then they do it again. It worked.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Freak. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finished hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
Here's Westbrook in the corner. Ibaka with it. Let's go. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And the Thunder lead by 13.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg.
If you can't get the ball in, have another timeout. Use it if you need it.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. Johnson comes in for Serge Ibaka. Dion Waiters checked in for Kevin Durant. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. 22 is their biggest lead. Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded. From deep. And Baines pulls it down.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. As the NBA's leading scorer, he delivered another outstanding performance among many this season. Quite fun to watch this guy work on any night.
Just an unreal performance for him in so many ways. That was a player at the absolute top of his game. It's hard to imagine someone being any more dominant than he was tonight.
Clutch, 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 Ernie. In a must-win game like this when you're on the road, you got to have a guy that can come through or you do not have a chance. He was the answer for them when it counted. Big-time game.
And we are still early in the postseason. There's more round one action of the NBA. The Jed Smith and Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew. Good night, everybody.